Hello everyone, and welcome to this Devlog. So first up, I kind of want to introduce my new game project, which is called Shaperunners. Shaperunners is sort of a game that I started working on throughout the summer, and something that I might work on after the summer vacation has ended. So the basic idea of Shaperunners is that everything around you is made of simple basic shapes, such as a triangle, square, hexagon, etc, etc. And enemies around you will be made out of several other shapes that isn't really, a pure basic shapes. So the reason why I'm going for this simple style of only using cubes, circles, and stuff like that is that I kind of want to limit the amount of graphical stuff I have to do outside of programming. I kind of want to focus as much as possible on the gameplay and the programming aspect of the game, and for the most part get it right. For now, I don't think it's a bad idea to try to focus on more of the programming aspect of the game, and maybe later in the development I might try to add some more graphical features that somewhat complement the game itself. And what you're seeing on this little sketch document is my thought process of or ideas that I had when I started initially thinking of a concept for a game. And on the left hand side you can see some of the orb buffs that I'm calling them. For example, this round circle is a shield. It will give you a small shield, where triangle will give you a bit of a extra powered damage and stuff like that, and maybe an accuracy. Square will give you like an armor buff, and it will reduce the amount of damage you will be taking, etc, etc. And I expect some of these buffs to be more complex throughout the development process, but for now I'm only having some of these basic shapes that the player can get throughout playing this game. And after a while the player might gain some small extra power buffs from having a set of power orb shapes. Maybe if you had 4 squares, you could gain extra armor, or you can gain a really high damage reduction buff or stuff like that. And that's something I've been really been thinking about, but that's ideas for much later into the development process. So what you're currently seeing here is it's a very, very early stage of the game right now. I'm currently programming this in Unity, and I've only really been able to implement some of the basic functionalities of the game currently, such as being able to shoot with a very basic weapon, being able to pick up and drop it, and being able to buy some of these power up orbs. So for the overall kind of style for the game, I kind of want to go for a lot of glow, because in the long run I don't think basic shapes is going to be a lot of fun to look at, simply because it's kind of boring to look at a simple cube. So that's why I'm kind of going for with a lot of glow, with a lot of lighting effects and stuff like that, to make it a bit kind of interesting for a player to actually see it. And that kind of ties into having a lot of explosion and a lot of use from having that kind of glow. And I think it'll be kind of interesting to see where it kind of goes to. Anyway, this might be it for this devlog. I wanted to give a short introduction of the game and some of my concept I'm sort of going for in this kind of game I'm making. And I hope I conveyed it somewhat well by making this video. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope I'll be seeing you guys later.